We've got our supine today. So good. All right, guys, let's start supine then. Let's start with a block underneath that sacrum, if that sounds appealing, or maybe bring both blocks underneath each foot. Kind of it's a different experience for the hips with the feet up. And then of course with that block under the sacrum, that's gonna lift the hips. So just offer whatever you need. For our first supine, yeah, you can do reverse sphinx. Compress that low back a little bit. And just like I said in that email, let's bring awareness to our feet. This time of year is a great time to walk barefoot as often as you can to connect with the grass, the dirt, to root down. Let out a sigh. And maybe visualize a 3-part inhale from the base of the stomach, high stomach and chest, and then a full exhale. Inhale the low belly, high belly, chest, and exhale at your own pace. Maybe visualizing the breath in 3 parts might allow us to feel a longer breath. And a long exhale. Notice the back body on the floor, whatever portion is on the floor. Allowing yourself to breathe in and out here together. And in and out. Just allowing yourself to come into full awareness here. Of the body, the breath. And then as you're ready, if you have those feet on the blocks, just bring those feet to the floor. If you have that block into the sacrum, yep, bring those feet to the ground, lift those hips up, bring the block out from underneath. And then we'll rest here, supine on the back, legs long. Yep, if you were in that reverse sphinx, bring the knees to the chest to counter that compression. And as you're ready, let's find that strap. Whether it's a loop or whether it's finding both sides of the strap, bring that strap to the ball of that right foot. And just extend that foot to the sky. Let's just hold the strap. So a little bit of weight on the strap. And don't worry about pushing the foot into the strap just yet. Just let the strap hold the foot. It's a variation of our leg up the wall. Letting the energy kind of flow downward. And now with control, bend that knee slightly. You can slide the hands down towards the chest on that strap and then let the leg maybe come at an angle. You might feel the low back come off the ground just a little as you do this, that's okay. And then with control, just let that leg come a little closer to the floor. You might want to change the grip on the strap to just hold that foot in the strap. Maybe now you're kind of pulling on the strap a lot as that leg is closer to the floor. Then lower down, so it's maybe about 45-degree angle towards the ground. And on an inhale, bring that foot back up to the ankles over the hip. Hold that strap on either side. And then when you're ready, bring that leg out to the right Let the left arm come out like a T if that helps balance. Opening up towards the right side. And here maybe you think about bringing that heel, pushing that heel and pulling on the strap on the ball of the foot, but pushing the heel in the opposite direction that you're pulling the strap. Slowly exhale and bring that leg back over the hip. So maybe swap hands on the strap. You can bend the knee or you can leave that leg long. Send it over across the body. And open up the arm, open up the chest, that right arm out to the side. Bring awareness to that left foot. Let's just kind of flex the toes towards the kneecap of that left long leg and then let the foot relax. And now exhale, slowly bringing that leg over the hip. Bend the knee slightly, remove the strap from the foot, bring that right foot to the floor, and then let that right knee come out to the side for a reclined tree. You can bring the right knee to a block and just let it rest, or no block, and let that knee, the weight of the knee, draw the hip open. Exhale. Inhale, bring that knee to the sky. Exhale, let that right leg come long, and then draw the left knee into the chest. Loop the strap around the ball of the foot and send that left leg long towards the ceiling. The foot parallel with the sky. And right now, don't think about flexing or moving that heel on that left foot. Just think about holding the strap. And the strap is just heavy on the foot, allowing this blood to flow in a different way. Getting these legs that have carried us through our morning, so a little bit of a rest. And anytime here, guys, you can bring that right foot to the ground, and that might be a little gentler on that side joint or on the low back. So just know that that's an option. And now here, let's just slowly kind of bring that left heel towards the ground. You might bring your hands down further on the strap. Just lowering that left heel a little bit. Noticing the curvature in that low back change just a little as we lower that heel down. And then go ahead, as you're ready, lower that heel down a little more. I always change my grip on the strap as a weight of that foot on the strap. Softening the gaze, closing the eyes. As you're ready, inhale, bring that leg back up parallel, foot parallel with the sky, and then drop it out to the left with control. Strap, holding that foot so it's just suspended over the air. You can bring that right arm out like a T, or that right arm can be on the strap too. Feeling our energy kind of in all directions, the right leg in one direction, the left leg in another, the right arm, the crown of the head, the hips on the floor, the body towards the ceiling. Let's exhale to bring that leg through the middle. And then we'll let it drape across the side body, left arm out to the side, this time like a T. Or maybe that left arm holds the strap and the right arm is in the same direction as that left foot. Whatever way is balanced for you. Good, guys. Exhale, and then inhale to bring that foot towards the ceiling. Exhale to offer a bend, slide the strap off the foot, bring the foot to the ground, let the knee come out to the side for a supine tree. Supine Vikrasana, Supta Vikrasana. Counting down from 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left foot to the floor, bring the right foot to the floor. So feet are on the ground, sits bones are on the ground, lift the hips, let the low back come to the floor. Let's inhale, bring arms up overhead. And on an exhale, drive those hips to the sky for a bridge setup. And then practicing some balance this morning, place that left foot on the ground, balance onto the shoulder blades, and then bring that right knee to the chest and that right foot parallel with the sky, just like we did with our strap earlier, as if you're leaving a right footprint on the ceiling. Good, guys. With control, lower that leg. You can bend the knee slightly, just lower and hover that heel towards the ground. When that knee meets the left knee, bend the leg all the way, place the foot on the floor, drive those hips to the sky. As you're ready, ground that right foot, shimmy the shoulder blades into just that right spot. Gaze is at the ceiling, bring the knee to the chest, and then send that left leg long to the sky, flexing the toes towards the face. That right glute is active to keep those hips high, just like we did with our strap, foot towards the sky. And then we'll slowly keep the hips lifted as you lower that heel through the sky. The torso is active, the front of the body, and that left knee meets the right knee. Bend the foot towards the ground, hips lift, and then slowly lower the back to the earth. Let out an exhale, hug the knees to the chest, bring the nose towards the knees. Oh. And then here, let's rock side to side, and then start to gently rock onto the heels and onto the back, as if you're rocking and rolling, just forward and back. And you can use momentum here, massaging along the spine. Oh. One more time, and then come to the back. Oh. Good, guys. So let's roll over onto one side, come up to a seated. Keep the legs long in front of you, and then we're going to find that strap again. We'll bend the heels on the ground, the legs are bent, knees are bent, and then we're going to bring that strap to the balls of the feet. And this might be a good time if you have a loop to make it super big, or to just undo the loop entirely. So once you have that strap, just one long strap, or one big loop. Been talking about the hips as our center of gravity. So find that center of gravity. Walk the heels away from the glutes, maybe bring the back back. Rock and lean back, and we're going to send those legs out. Woo! This is good for quads, hip flexors, bring those feet apart. And kind of pull that strap on the balls of the feet for a variation of our bear pose. You can walk those hands close to the feet, like a little baby bear. I guess little baby bears do this, maybe big bears do too. Explore bringing the feet wide or the feet closer. That's a different experience altogether. It's like when we're in our one hand, our 3-point plank. If we have our feet wide in our plank, it gives us more balance. The closer they are together, the trickier it is to balance. Roll the shoulders up and back. Try to bring those elbows towards the hips a little bit. Again, a different experience. And now bring those feet together. Bend the knees. And then slowly rock onto the heels. Let go of that strap. Pull the shoulders back, palms to the sky. And let's do that in our boat pose. Rocking back. And extend the legs long. Kind of open up the chest. One more breath. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the heels to the earth. Hug the knees to or hands to the knees. Let's curl up into a seated ball. Exhale. Now inhale, open the chest, roll the shoulders back, send the heart to the sky, drop the head back, seated cow. Exhale, round, spread the elbows out, maybe rounding, exaggerating the seated cat-like shape. Inhale, roll shoulders back, chest comes up, head drops back. Then exhale, rounding into a seated cat ball. Now inhale, lift the chest, lift the heart. Let's exhale, bring one hand to the earth and then flip over onto your tabletop. Move that strap out of the way, but have it handy, guys. Maybe towards the front of the mat. Maybe bring blocks towards the front of the mat. Just getting everything in order. Breathing in and out, finding our table. And then from this tabletop, let's curl the toes under, send the legs back nice and long, and find a plank pose. Lift those hips high. Imagine you're corkscrewing the hands out, the right hand corkscrewing out, the left corkscrewing left. The fingertips are wide apart. Breathe in. Exhale back to Padangushthasana. Breathing in and out. Inhale, finding a plank. Heart parallel to the earth. Now let's inhale to bring that right knee to the chest. Underneath the heart. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring the right foot near that right hand. Lower that left knee, top of the left foot to the floor. Rise up into it. Anjaneyasana. Imagine those elbows are heavy and they come in line with those shoulders. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Then exhale, twist towards the right. Bring the left hand towards that right knee. Open that right arm back behind you. Maybe you exhale and bring that right hand towards the left calf and the left arm to sky. If you want a little back bend, otherwise just keep that chest upright. Now inhale to bring the chest forward, arms like a cactus again. Bring fingertips over the head. Exhale, folding forward to frame the foot, curl the toes under that left foot, step the left foot forward, Uttanasana. Exhale. Bend the knees. And then we'll inhale to come to a standing position. Good, guys, bringing hands up overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Let's inhale, step it back to our plank pose. The hips are high. Maybe imagine those fingertips apart, the hands corkscrewing out. And as you're ready, exhale to bring that left knee under the chest. Keeping the hips high, the back's not rounding, the back is kind of flat. And 3, and 2, and 1. So that left foot between the hands. Lower that right knee down, the top of the right foot to the floor. Let's rise up. And then bring those hands into cactus. Inhale. And then we'll twist towards the left, bring that right hand towards the knee, bring that left arm behind us. For a breath. If you want, you can bring that left hand towards the right calf and the right arm to the sky, or just keep that chest more neutral. Exhale, bring the hands forward, chest forward, arms overhead. Fold forward and frame the foot. Breathe in. Exhale, curl the toes, that right foot under, step your foot forward. Let's find that strap. And then we'll bend the knees and we'll rise to stand. And bring hands in front of the heart space. Good, let's step both feet apart. Find that. Strap in both hands. Loop the strap underneath the ball of that right foot. Maybe bring your right hand onto the strap. Let's bring a left hand to the hip, maybe grounding into that left foot. Inhale to bring that right knee in front of the hip. Get that slack out of the strap. And then we'll inhale to extend that leg in front of the chest, in front of the hip. Maybe here you walk both hands onto the strap. Try to keep that chest upright. And exhale. And just like we did supine, slowly bringing that heel down. And then maybe down some more. Lengthening the spine as that heel lowers. Running into that triangle part of the foot. Big toe pad, pinky toe pad, heel. Let's lift that foot up. And you can walk those hands in on the strap. Now slowly here with the right hand on the strap, keep those hips forward. We're only going to have movement in the torso. Send the left arm out to the side first. And then the torso moves, not the hips. Bring the left arm back, the chest open towards the left. When we were supine, we moved our leg. Here we're moving the torso. Bring the chest forward. Let's bring the hand to the hip and slowly lower that foot to the ground. And then shake it out. Let's drop that strap. Shake those knees out. Shake the legs out. And bring arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward, bending the knees a lot. We bring hands to the calves, forehead parallel with the knees. Add a gentle sway to the hips if you want. Exhale. Bring that strap underneath the ball of the left foot. And then let's grab that strap and we'll rise up slowly. The feet are both on the floor. Now finding your hands on either side of that strap. Bend the knees, roll the shoulders back, grounding that right foot, the big toe pad, pinky toe pad, heel. Bend the left knee in front of the hip. And then as you're ready, extend that leg out in front of the hip, the heel extended. The right arm is there, that counterbalance. Now with control, we're going to slowly lower that heel down. Just a little bit at a time. We'll inhale to draw that foot up. Find that grip on the strap that feels stable. Again, that center of gravity. If we have that, our hands kind of close to the body, it might be helpful to bring that left hand out further away. Inhale to bring that right arm to the side. Now we're moving the torso here, not the hips. Open up to the right. That leg can come lower if that's helpful to balance. And then we'll inhale to bring the chest forward again. Right hand on that strap. And then lower the heel, bending the knee, bringing that foot to the floor. Let go of that strap, maybe unhook it from the foot, bring it out, drop it out to the side. Inhale, arms go up. Good, let's fold halfway. Ardha Uttanasana, hinging at the waist, heart parallel with the floor. Feet are both grounding. Fingertips reaching forward. Extend those fingertips back. And now let's bend the knees, drop the hips, and inhale, bring the arms up for our chair pose. Yeah. Now from here, ground that right foot. Bring the left foot off the ground and extend that in front of the body. Maybe you bring hands to the calf and rest that calf in the hands. Flexing the foot towards the face. Or let the hands go. And then we'll inhale to send that foot back and open up to Virabhadrasana 3. Flexing the left foot towards the face, breathing in. Now guys, let's exhale to bring that right hand in front of that right foot, opening up to the left, coming into a half moon. Maybe the block is super duper handy to balance. And bring the chest open. Flexing the foot towards the face, left hand to sky. Now let's exhale to bring the heart parallel with the floor. You can let go of that block if you want to open the arms out. Bring that left foot to the ground, sweep the arms up. And exhale the mountain pose. Bring the hands in front of the chest, open the arms to the sky, sit down in Uttanasana, chair pose. Breathing in. And now with the, keeping in mind how the arms help us balance the hips, ground the left foot, Let's inhale to extend the right leg in front of the body. Maybe you bring hands to the calf. Or you can extend those arms. Variation of our hand to big toe pose, Padangushthasana. As you're ready, inhale and send that leg back. Exhaling into Virabhadrasana 3. Breathing in. As you're ready, we'll open that chest to the right, bringing that hand to a block maybe. Extending through the leg, extending the right hip to the sky. Again, our energy in all directions. Inhale. On your next exhale, bring the chest parallel with the floor. You bring that right foot to meet the left. Any variation with those arms will be out to the side. And then bend the knees. Let's rise up to mountain pose. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Let's inhale to step it back to our plank pose. Breathing in. Let's exhale over to side plank on the right. That right knee can come down. The left leg can come long, or both legs can be long. And imagine again, your energy in all directions. We're not quite supine. You bring that left leg off that right foot if you want. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhale, bring that left hand to the floor. Coming back to a plank with control. Let's lower down the knees. Exhale, sit back into child's pose with those palms to the sky. Exhale. Another breath in. Exhale, look up with the hands. Inhale, come into your table. Exhale, when you get there, inhale into your plank. Ground that left hand, and then roll over onto the side of that left foot or ground that left knee with the right leg long, right arm to sky. Finding Vashisthasana, our side plank. Inhale and exhale. Pressing that left hand into the earth, the right arm extending. You can bring that right foot off of the left foot if you want. Inhale. Exhale. Lower that foot if it's lifted. Bring the right hand to the earth with control. Inhale into your plank. Now let's lower down the knees. Send the hips over the knees. Come into your high knees with the arms up to sky. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. Let's step the right foot forward and drop into the left hip flexors forward. Bring the hands on the inside of that foot. Walk the right foot towards the edge of the mat and drop that right knee open for a variation of lizard. So the sole of the right foot is off the ground. It's the pinky edge on the floor. You can bring your hands to blocks, forearms to blocks if you want. You can even curl the toes under and lift that left knee off the ground. Exhale. Now lower that left knee to the ground if it's lifted. Top the left foot to the floor. Bring hands to the earth, lifting the chest. Bring the right foot back to the ground. Plant the hands. Inhale to send that left knee back. Bring yourself into that high kneel, shifting the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Exhale again into table. Planting the hands. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Let the left side of that foot come to the ground. Lizard pose, Untitled. And curl the toes, that right foot under, lifting the knee. And lower the knee, top of the foot, if you want. Any variation, knee lifted or high. In variation with the arms. One more breath. Curl. Or bring the top of the foot to the floor, lower that right knee, then curl the toes under, bring that left foot to the ground, hands can frame the left foot. We'll inhale to step the right foot forward. Yes, good. Let's find that strap, just have it handy. And then bend the knees. We'll inhale to rise all the way to stand. Exhale, bring hands in front of the heart space. And then bring that big toe to the ground and open that knee to the side for a standing tree pose this time. And bring the foot to the calf if you want. And pause. Inhale to bring that knee to the middle. Foot is behind, the sole of the foot's pointing behind you now. Bring that knee up in front of the hip. And then open that hip out as you bring that right ankle on top of the left thigh. And maybe you sit down into a flying pigeon or a flying figure 4. Your hands can reach towards the ground, almost folding in front of the heart in prayer, or maybe you're more standing. Either way, you can even bring that foot up kind of towards the hip. There's a lot of torque on the knee, depending on your anatomy of the knee. And while we're in our flying pigeon, let's exhale to drop the thigh on top of the left thigh, finding a variation of eagle to bring arms in front of the chest, right arm under left arm on top. Crossing the right leg over left. Any variation of eagle arms. Let's open up those wings, arms out to the side. Exhale to hinge at the waist, unravel that leg, send the foot back for a Virabhadrasana 3. Just for a breath. And then exhale, ground the hands, ground that right foot. Flush it out, bend the knees, rise up to stand, and then fold it forward into Uttanasana. Bend the knees, inhale to rise. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. Ground the right foot. Kickstand that big toe. Left side now. Open up to the side. Any variation with the heel or the sole. The key is to focus the gaze on one thing that's not moving. Now inhale to bring that knee to the middle. Then bring that knee a little higher. Open that knee out to the side as you bring that left ankle on top of the thigh. Any variation for flying pigeon. As you're ready, transform that pigeon into a little eagle. Dropping the thigh on top of the right thigh. You can bring that foot behind the calf if you want. Bring the arms out, left arm under, right arm on top for eagle arms if you want, or bring hands together or out to a full wingspan. The next transformation is into Virabhadrasana 3. So however you get there, just bring that heart parallel with the floor. The left leg extending beyond towards the back. And then exhale, hands come to the earth. Step that left foot back this time, and the right foot goes back to you into our plank. And lower down to the knees, tops of the feet. the chest and the chin. Inhale to Bhujangasana or baby Bhujangasana. Then exhale, chest to the floor. Right arm extends beyond the mat, and let's roll over onto our backs. Hug knees to chest maybe, or drop the knees out for a reclined butterfly. Either one. On your next breath, maybe you come into a happy baby with those hands on the feet, bending the knees. Gently lower those feet to the earth, find a block. Let's lift the hips, bring that block just below that sacrum. Bring hands out, kind of like an upside down V for support. Draw the right knee kind of over the hip and the left knee, and maybe extend those legs to the sky for supported legs up the wall on a block. This is our last collective offering before Shavasana. And stay here as long as you like, and come into different shapes. Coming supine whenever you're ready. Letting the entire leg relax into the supine position. Inviting in stability here, releasing tension and transforming that tension into energy, vitality, and life. These transformations, whether physical, energetic, emotional, spiritual, mental, sometimes we have aha moments, but most of the time they're a result of little by little, poco a poco, when you're walking through town on a foggy day. You don't become wet right away. And you might not even notice that you're becoming wet, but before you know it, you might be wet from all the fog. Just like our seedlings that are sprouting or our shrubs that are finally budding. It's slow, and we don't rush the crepe myrtles when the spirea have already changed 2 or 3 colors. We just wait. And Mark and Jenny's lilac is already blooming, and mine barely has buds. It's okay, it's just a different pace. If you'd like to close in a supine position, you're welcome to. Otherwise, make your way to any position that you prefer to close in. Let's breathe in and out. Inhale to close, guys. Out. In. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Namaste. Namaste, guys.